What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome to Idle Angels, a brand new idle game that came out a couple of days ago. So if you do want to download the title, I will have the links in the description below. So let's go ahead and get started. FG, what is Idle Angels? Well, the best way I can summarize this title is that if the Destiny Child B team decided to make an idle game, I feel like they would come up with something very similar to what you see on display here. So let's go ahead and get started as we always do, because you know a hero collector can truly only be as fun as the heroes that you can collect. And when I say Destiny Child B team, that is not a diss by any means. You guys know when I look at Destiny Child artwork, I feel like that is god tier. So to say that this is the B team, the Destiny Child, it doesn't get more stamp of approvey than that, all right? I just made that up. It sounds good. So here is my main character right here. When you start the game, you can select between a warrior, a mage, or an archer. Here is my mage, and there's a little bit more that goes into your main character that we'll talk about in a little bit. Now, here are some of the characters that are on display, ladies and gentlemen. This character right here might even look better than a lot of the Destiny Child characters. Like, that is some really great artwork right there. Good job on you. Spirit Bear, that's all I see here is a Spirit Bear. I don't know what you guys are looking at. There you go, Spirit Bear. And here is Raphael, no connection to the Ninja Turtle. So those are a few of the characters that I have unlocked thus far. We are going to be doing a little summoning session here, so we'll talk about some of these other characters here, but there are more characters to choose from, as you might expect, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and jump into combat. Now, of course, this game plays like your typical idle game. Whether you're online or offline, your characters will continue to idle on their own. I really do like this 3D effect as you kind of go through the stage. However, that's a nice touch. That's a pretty nice touch, I gotta say. Right now I have 5 party members, but you will eventually unlock a 6th party member. So that is that. Now, one thing I'll have to kind of knock a few points, even though I don't give point scores, I gotta knock a few points off. The art style in this game is pretty inconsistent. Now, for whatever reason, the game wants to show me a tip. I've been playing the game for literally 3 days now, and it's telling me, hey, you know, you can press this and go to a boss. I know. The art style in the game is very inconsistent. Like when you saw the art of my heroes, my waifus here, and then you saw the enemy art, it looks like they came from 2 different games. Let me show you a boss encounter here. So once you have cleared out 80% of the mobs in a stage, you then can elect to fight a boss. So here we are fighting a boss. Of course, it is an idle game here, so you're not going to have any power over your characters here. They're basically going to do their attacks, and there's some pretty good skill effects and animations on these attacks, I must say. So good on you here. Now, so I already gave this game 1 strike, where the art style I feel like is pretty inconsistent. The 2nd strike has to be combat is a bit slow. There's no ×2 or ×3 option, and when you fight boss encounters, you can't go do something else. Like, I can't go over here and go upgrade my characters or look at quests. When you're doing normal encounters, you can, but when you're in a boss encounter, you're stuck here, and you gotta watch the whole entire thing. I really wish they would change that. However, there is an answer. Of course there is. There's always an answer. You click this button right over here, you can skip combat, but I can't do it yet. This game does have a soft VIP, which if you're gonna put soft VIP in your game, at least make it a soft VIP. FG don't like it hard. You know what I'm talking about? So you can skip combat here if you get tired of watching battle once you're level 40 or if you're VIP 2. So right now I am level 21. Like I said, I'm right at about 3 days played. So maybe a week of gameplay, give or take. You'll eventually unlock level 40 and you'll be able to skip through this. But right now this is kind of a drag on the experience, I feel. Because right now I got to see all of my characters attack. I saw their animations. I'm happy. I'm ready to move. I'm ready to get moving here. A little unfortunate. And if you kind of compare it to Destiny Child, at least Destiny Child has a ×3 speed, This is just very, very slow. And we have defeated her. Down you go. So once you beat the boss, there's going to be a little bit of story interaction here. Yes, I tell you. Artwork is pretty darn good here. See if any other characters are going to pop up. I think it's just going to be between these 3 characters here, which is okay. Look at this. Look at the artwork here. Let's go to another stage. Once you defeat a boss, you can move on over to the next node. And as you guys can see, it's pretty much like a normal campaign screen when it comes to hero collectors or idle games. So we're going to move on over to level 30. And this looks like it comes from like a totally different game, like a Shikigami game. Like, the artwork just does not match at all. It's really quite strange to me. But that is that. Also here on this screen, you can do something that's actually kind of neat. So when you defeat bosses, you can actually sweep the boss encounters here. So if you're looking for some, some gear or something like that, you can sweep 3 times per day, depending on your VIP level. It's an idle game. It definitely has VIP. It's kind of to be expected for most of these games. So that is that. Let's take a look at one more enemy group here. Yeah, it's just a weird collection of art styles here, but I'm not mad. I'm just saying it doesn't match. So that is combat. Those are the waifus. Let's jump back over here to the home screen to kind of show you what else you're going to be doing. Now, another thing that the game kind of gates off to you, if you decide to play this game today, you're not going to have this handy dandy auto equip feature. You're going to have to do every one of these slots one by one by one by one. But hang in there. If you do like the game, you will eventually be able to have auto equip. When it comes to equipment, it's pretty straightforward. You can enhance it pretty quick, as you guys can see. One really great thing about this game is that this app is really quite snappy. Like you can just go. All right. So even though I played the game a little bit earlier without that auto equip, it was so easy for me to just equip things really quickly that it didn't bother me too much. But do keep that in mind. Your main character also has a bunch of skills here. Now, in this game, you can only use a couple of skills at once, or 4 to be exact. So you can actually tailor make your main character here by kind of mix and matching which skills you want equipped. So right now, like I said, I have 4 skills in total. So if I want to use this one, that one, whoops, that one, and that one, I can. And I can make my own little main character. Pretty neat. I can also switch her up for arena. So if I want to have arena set or dungeon set, I can do that. So pretty nice. Of course, there's a bunch of things here that'll allow you to upgrade your character. You know how that is. And we'll go through all the daily resource grinds when it comes to that. Another thing here, we also have some costumes. Yep, you know it. I mean, it's an idle game. It's to be expected. So that is that. What else do I want to kind of show you with these characters here? When it comes to costumes, however, there are a lot of costumes that you can actually grind for by grinding out these fashion tickets. And my friends, when I say there are some costumes in this game, I gotta go quick. I gotta duck and dodge the algorithm. Come on, move. You can acquire these little fashion tickets here, and you can use these fashion tickets to buy costumes in the game. So that's a look at the characters. That's a look at the upgrade systems. That's pretty straightforward for most of these hero collectors. So nothing too crazy there. You have your daily resource grinds that are right up here under daily. So you have this gold dungeon here. So if I want to go in here, it looks like I don't have to. It looks like I just unlocked that 6th slot, but I don't actually have 6 characters. So we'll do some summons in this video, like I mentioned. But at least here, see, that's good. At least there, I think. Is that battle still going on? Oh no, I got screwed. Man. And you can't skip this, it looks like. So you actually have to watch these. Yeah, they would do a lot better with some ×2, ×3 action. Little something to kind of speed this up a little bit. Because, yeah, there's no skip function here, unfortunately. I don't even know if I'm strong enough to beat these things, because I bet you once they start hitting me, it's going to be quite potent, because I'm not doing a ton of damage to them. But we're going to go ahead and skip that for now, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. So that is the daily resource grind. So you have the gold dungeon, you have the fashion dungeon. This is where you get tickets for the costumes. You have the angel dungeon, which gets you fragments here. That opens up at level 40. Once again, fantastic art in this game. And then you have another gold dungeon right here that opens up at level 150. You have a thing called the Star Trial that opens up at level 35. Sky Tower, sounds like an endless tower mode. Opens, excuse me, I'm dying. I'm dying. Opens up at level 30. Line up here. Level 30 unlocks that 6th slot, but apparently you can use all 6 characters in daily resource missions. Apparently, I just found that out. News to me. And then you have this button right over here, which is basically the world boss encounter, which opens up at level 22. Can't wait to see what that looks like. Looking pretty good thus far. You have arena, which once again is pretty straightforward when it comes to arena. You find somebody that you want to fight, you beat up on them, you climb the ladder. This guy only has 1 character. He downloaded the game and then he quit. Sorry for your luck. See you later. And of course, you'll get some fragments here to go into the shop and buy things. So that is that. Over here, of course, we have our tried and true dispatch missions over here. So you have your normal dispatch missions that kind of just spawn at set intervals. And then you have these RNG ones here. So as you play the game, these will pop up on RNG basically. These are a lot more sought after. So once these pop up, you definitely just want to jump in here and engage these dispatch missions as soon as you can. However, these dispatch missions are a little bit different than most games. The characters that can be sent off on these missions cannot be in your party. So they have to be extra characters. So I don't have any extra characters. They're all actually in my roster. So I can't actually do this right now. But like I said, we will do a little bit of summoning here in a second. And then last but not least, there's a thing called Glory Arena that opens up at level 40. Look at these waifus. I'm telling you, man, this is probably some of the best waifu art we have seen in quite a long time. So this is the game just launched a couple of days ago. You got a little 99-cent package here where you can buy Pandora, but it's an idle game. And all of these idle games have daily, weekly, monthly packages. It gets a little insane. Everything is cash. Almost nothing is bought with the in-game currency diamonds. It's just, it's too much. Like, it's all over the place. If I were you and you do decide to play a game like this, just have fun. I mean, if you really want to buy like a 99-cent package, or if you want to kind of unlock VIP a little faster, then do you. But I would not get inundated with all of these cash packages here. It just gets crazy. So I wouldn't do it, but hey, you do you. So there's a little special summoning banner going on at the moment. I'll show you what the summoning animation looks like. There you go. That's it. But we're actually going to do a real summon here in a second. We'll go over here. Of course, like I said, since the game just launched, there's all kinds of little 7-day login bonuses, milestone achievements. So as you log in, you're going to get achievements. You're also going to get this right here, which I don't know what it is, but I want it. What else do we have here? Some more cash packages. Like, there's so many cash packages all over this game. There are achievements for quick combat, challenges. There's things that are on sale that actually do. Look at that. You can actually buy this with in-game currency, but that's pretty much it. I just completed that dungeon. Thank you very much. Very, very nice. All right, so I think we kind of went through everything. We talked about the characters, all of the server launching events, the different gameplay modes, which there are quite a bit. Actually, I do want to show you something else. So I am currently in a guild. We are in Arc Knight, level 2 guild, keeping it real. Let's go ahead and, come on! Man, the guild boss isn't up yet, but you can fight guild bosses here. And of course, there is Guild Wars as well. That's going to open up in 134 hours. So like I said, the game is brand new. So I think they want people to kind of get used to the game, build up a roster before they activate Guild War, which makes sense. So that is that. There's also a crafting system as well. So actually, let me show you how this works here. I'm going to do it real quick so you guys can see. We're going to go to battle. I'm going to do one of these quick combat, which basically does 2 hours of idling really quick for us. Thank you very much. We're going to go back over here, go over here to, actually watch this. This app is so snappy, man. You can just get things done in this game. You just get it done. I gotta appreciate a snappy app. So I just did a bunch of idling. I got a bunch of new equipment. With that extra equipment, I can go over here and say, combine all the white gear, the green gear, the blue gear, the purple gear, and the orange gear that were not upgrades that I just grinded for, smelt it together, and then watch this. I can make a bunch of new gear, all upgraded. Beautiful. Very nice. And then I can go right back over here and see, all right, so now you have an upgrade. Boom. Go over here once again. Boom. What a snappy app. I love how quick this app is. Everything just flows, man. Look at this. Very nice. I'm happy over the smallest things, but I do appreciate when an app actually flows. There's no weird little hiccups and loadings and all that. I do want to kind of see the next boss, but it's going to take forever. We'll end the video on that. All right, so let's go ahead and do some summons here. So we're going to start off with this one. I only have a couple of summoning tickets. So I got a Gabriel here, automatically converted into shards. That'll up your star ranking, obviously, here. Let's use one of our scrolls. We got another copy of Gabriel. Come on! And then, okay. Can't pronounce that really, but that's okay. Can we get a full character? Princess Bari Shard. And that's all of our... That's it. That's the standard summon. I'm going to use some diamonds to do our advanced summon, though. So let's see. Let's do summon 10. I got enough gems for that. We got this. Summon 10. Let's go. Advanced summon. Let's see if there are full characters here. So we got Sif, who looks amazing. Looks amazing. I'm happy about that. Lilith looks really good here as well. Oh, this looks like a character from Destiny Child. Straight up. I think there is a character in Destiny Child that's basically a mummy that looks pretty much exactly like that. Oh my goodness. How much do I have any more gems left? Ah, come on, I'm broke. I got 150 left. So that's a little unfortunate. But now we do have a couple of new angels, just 2 though, unfortunately. So we have Sif, we have this character here who's actually a 3-star, so we're gonna get her on the roster as soon as we possibly can. So all I gotta do, go over here to, Raphael's a healer. Go over here, unequip you, Miss Spirit Bear Lady. Go over here, auto equip, boom. You don't have to upgrade your skills or anything like that. It's just asking you to click on it so you can read it. I ain't reading it right now. And there you go. Very, very nice. All right. So what did I want to, I want to show you the other characters sorted. They're all going to be grayed out, unfortunately, and I can't actually show you the full screen. But yeah, there are a lot of really cool character designs in this game. So if I were you, and you want a new idle game, I do recommend this one. This might be the best idle game, not from a major company that I've played in a long time. Like, remember we played like Ode to Heroes. I know I just started like naming them off, like I was gonna name off a bunch, and now I can't remember any of the other ones. But you know what I'm talking about. We've been playing a lot of idle games lately, and I feel like this is kind of like the best one from a small company. Goddess Legion, there's another one. X Heroes, there we go. It's coming. Out of all of those like second tier idle games, I feel like this is the best one out of the second tier idle games. I would consider top tier idle games like AFK Arena, games that you don't have to worry about like shutting down tomorrow and things like that. Like AFK Arena is gonna be around for a while. I don't know about these other games, but like I said, this one is, what is this nasty, what the? There's blood like oozing out of your sleeves. Interesting. I really wish I had that unlocked immediately. But yeah, when it comes to the tier 2 idle games, I feel like this is one of the best ones on the market right now. But it's very, very pack and cash grabby. Do see that. Every single screen where there is, I mean, there's like 10 screens in this game that have dollar amount signs all over the place. So, I would just enjoy the game for what it is. So that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this match is so slow. I need some speed, man. This is so slow. Or let me do some other things. Let me go, like, do some stuff. I guess I'll just go to a YouTube or a Twitch channel or something. Make a sandwich, I don't know. My name is FG3000, and thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Later.